Oh, hello and welcome along to the world of PMP. We've some specially edited clips from our recent productions to show on YouTube. These were taken in March 2020 and I hope you find them of interest. Well, it's your old mate Dave Spencer back once again.
Yeah. So anyway, that's what they've done. Hotel wouldn't even give a refund. You're on a deal which doesn't offer a refund. So okay, good. Well, we'll remember that in times to come. And of course we can reflect that sort of thing on TripAdvisor. Now, have we got, I think it's a 69. I'm just looking at the fact that whether they're in service or not, but this might be just numbers of vehicles coming out for the school runs, perhaps releasing some of the slightly older models. Who knows? I am not privy to the mysteries of Bristol buses. Few more heading our way. Things aren't looking too bad. He can just slide in his place. No, he's carrying on. A lingering shot now and again doesn't go amiss. A lot of places seem to be upgrading their fleets at the moment. With a lot of changes going on. First, we're thinking of thinning out their UK bus operations, and indeed they sold 2 depots and services, associated services in the Manchester area. But after a very derisory offer from Rotar, they just did one offer for their Bolton operation. They thought perhaps their training results weren't that bad after all. They give it another whirl, and now the new buses are starting to come on stream. Quite nice from this position. We can see if we've got one coming the other way all the time, and once again we have. This one's on the Park and Ride M2. And light rather gloriously in the best direction for us, which is over the shoulder. If you've got the sunshine over the shoulder, you won't go far wrong, and that's a very old-fashioned way of looking at it, but I guess I'm just a very old-fashioned bus enthusiast. Off we go. Oh, I nodded and smiled again to the other guy with the camera, but he ignored me again. So if at first you don't succeed and then you try again, give up. Definitely keeping my fingers crossed for more 20 wedges. That's another 69 on the 7. Got one on the 44 just heading round. So I need to concentrate on what route the newest ones are on. I didn't see anything new on the 40 routes when we drove into town. Got a 69. .69 following on from a 68. Looks nice without any advertisements on the side as yet, which isn't always a guaranteed way of making sure that you're looking to the very latest ones. It doesn't always seem to go like that. I guess it might be to do with the routes they're on. Many of our towns and cities are indeed at the moment a quiet place, but I wouldn't have said Bristol out on the roads was that quiet, and certainly not when it came to parking places. Andy was, myself, were desperate to go to the toilet when we arrived and to get a brew, and in the sort of rush to get settled in, we dashed down in some steps which were very difficult for Mandy, and ended up in a cafe Mandy had used before, associated with a church there, and she forgot to put up the disabled disc. We were chatting away over a piece of cake, and we just sat down, and she suddenly realised, so I dashed up, and the parking warden was just starting working on the ticket. Anyway, thankfully, she could see that it was suddenly disabled driving a car. She could see the adaptions, and I quickly put the badge up. Anyway, we got away with that one just. That would have spoilt my birthday, wouldn't it? Oh dear. Hey, we're all in it together here, you know. Everybody's on the same side. Huh. Drivers with road range in Salisbury. The parking warden's giving you about 20 seconds to park your car or get your ticket. Hey, I'll tell you what, with this corona thing on, we'll have more little Hitlers about than ever, and there'll be more pushing, shoving, and it'll be everybody for themselves, because it's the Thatcher generation that's running things now, and that's the way she wanted it to be. Look after yourself. 69 in fleet livery. That's rather smart, isn't it? That's certainly the more like the odd one out, really. It's alright, you've done it now. They really know what to do, don't they? They're going to walk in front of you, then suddenly freeze mid-shot, and then sort of look like a petrified rabbit in the car headlights, and then scurry off. Whereas if they just kept on walking, you wouldn't really notice them. These things are sent to try us transport photographers, aren't they? And he's had a bit of a donk already, hasn't he? Up on the side where the advertising panel is. See a bit of a dent there. Oh dear. God, you wouldn't like it if it's your car, would you, mate? You take more care of them. Give them a nice new bus to play with. Brislington Park and Ride. Ah, that's where they have a rally sometimes. Another one coming in the other direction as we say up north. And settle back with our one in very rare Fleet livery. Of course, the big events this year, well, were going to be the spread of the new Stagecoach identity through their fleets. They're pretty thin on the ground. I've yet to see one, but there again, perhaps a few minutes ago I'd yet to see my first 20 reg. I've now though, haven't I? This is another Quiet Place advert. I hope it's not one of those sort of apocalypse films, because we're feeling like that's what it's like in everyday life at the moment with this virus sweeping the world. I think they should limit to about 10 minutes mention on the news each day, because it's so sickening and worrying for everybody, and all you get is sort of people shouting at each other about what they think should be done. I think, well, you know, I'm no great fan of Boris Johnson, but if he's taking the advice of the scientists and our medical professionals and saying that the likes of schools should stay open for the minute, well, I'd go along with that. We can't all be the expert on it, and somebody's got to call the shots on a situation like this. But every commentator and every newspaper columnist seems free to slag off all the decisions. I think in a small country like ours, surely the bug's going to spread around pretty quickly anyway, so not much for us to be gained, although protecting people who are very aged might be a good thing. And at the moment, very aged seems to be about 70, which Mandy and myself just slipped within, thank goodness. Otherwise they're going to shut us all away for about 4 months, and I think they're backtracking on that. That's something for the future. Anyway, que sera, sera, and all that. No, they don't make them to sound like that anymore, do they? Thank goodness. Cool. Anyway, nothing ever sounded like an old Bristol VR did, or a Leyland National, particularly in their later years. Gosh, they made some noises. Another Quiet Place. $39438.
Well, it's your old mate Dave Spencer back once again. I hope you've enjoyed your visits in March 2020 out with us with the PMP camera, and of course we very much look forward to the pleasure of your company in future presentations from PMP. So on behalf of myself and Mandy at PMP, it's bye for now. See you all again soon.